Alright, once we determine that the three sides will make a triangle, next we're going to determine what kind of triangle will it make. Will it make a right triangle? If not a right triangle, is it acute or obtuse? So the way we're going to do that is we're going to use the Pythagorean Theorem. If you don't remember the Pythagorean Theorem, it is given by a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So for the Pythagorean Theorem, we've got to determine which side is c and then which sides are a and b. So if you remember, c is always going to be the longest side of our triangle. So in this case, 6, 10, and 11, c is going to be 11. And then a and b are the other two numbers. And it doesn't matter which is a and which is b. All that really matters is that we get c labeled correctly. We're going to take these three numbers and substitute them into Pythagorean Theorem into the proper place. And we're going to check to see, are these two sides equal or not? If they're equal, then that tells us that this is the right triangle. If they're not, then we have formulas to tell us if it's acute or if it's obtuse. So we substitute our three values in, and we end up with 6 squared plus 10 squared equals 11 squared. And I'm going to go ahead and keep my question mark up here because at this point we don't know if they're equal. That's what we're trying to decide. So if we calculate this, 6 squared is 36. And not squared. We've already squared it. So 36 plus 100. Is that equal to 11 squared, which is 121? We add our a squared plus our b squared, and we get 136. So we still have 121 over here. Well, they're not equal. So this tells us automatically that this is not a right triangle. Well, if it's not a right triangle, what kind of triangle is it? Is it acute? Acute has an E on the end of it. Or is it obtuse? The way we determine that is we compare c squared to a squared plus b squared. And our rules are as follows. If c squared is less than a squared plus b squared, then our triangle is acute. If c squared is greater than a squared plus b squared, then our triangle is obtuse. So if we go back to our values here, c squared is 121, a squared plus b squared is 136. So in this case, c squared is less than a squared plus b squared. So this gives us an acute